Field of Maidens on the track for the opener at the track on 2. Win, play, show, exacta, trifecta, daily double, and early pick 4 wagering. Number 1, Rogue Agent, owned and trained by Shane Wright. The driver, Brandon Campbell. First of 2 for Harold Haining in this one. Number 2 is HF Devin James. Harold Haining is also the owner. The driver is Mike Hennessy. On debut, number 3, Cease Fire, owned by Dave Kelly, Randy Smith, and Paul McDonald. Kelly trains and drives. Number 4 is HFET Call Home, also owned by, or trained by Harold Haining, owned by Betty Tracy. The driver is Jamie Gray. The next 2 trained and owned by Brent Bedore and Sandor Jazzy. Number 5 is Sundance Kid. The driver is Logan Gillis. And number 6, Shotgun Seat. The driver is Kelly Hort. Field for the first race. Win, play, show, exacta, trifecta, daily double, and early pick 4 wagering. Post time in 4 minutes. Well, it is getaway day here at the track on 2. Your chance to get away with the cash. Your last opportunity to bet this year. We will be back next July in our brand new Racino. Renovations are underway, but of course we are open through the winter with live events, but it will be noticeably different looking here next year. Let's play horses together today. Let's try to get you some winners. We had a fairly successful day last Sunday. Of course, don't forget that we have that mandatory payout today in the jackpot pick 5, jackpot high 5. Almost $2,700 in the pick 5 carryover. In the first race, it is the early pick 4, and I like number 2, HF Devin James. Back to the maiden ranks, rather, where he can be competitive, but this is a fairly wide open race, I think. I'm going to take HF Devin James at a price. My second choice is number 5, Sundance Kid. 13 previous tries, hasn't yielded much, but he did show signs in his last. The likely pace setter in this one, but can he hold on? I think so. I think he can get second. And my third choice is number 4, HFET Call Home. Starting to regularly achieve sub 2-minute miles, but lacks some consistency. Maybe the new driver does the trick today. Who knows? I think HFET Call Home can get a piece. So my picks are 2, 5, and 4. Let's open up the betting today with a $1 daily double. I'm going to take numbers 2, 4, and 5 in the first leg. In race number 2, I'm going to single my best bet of the day, which is number 1, Outlaw Blue Ice. So the daily double is 2, 4, 5 with 1 for $3. Going to play that pick 4 as well. I think there's some wide open races here, so I'm going to spend a bit of money. In the first race, I'm going to take all 3 of my choices, 2, 4, and 5. I'm going to single Outlaw Blue Ice in the next leg. That's number 1. In the third leg, I'm taking numbers 1, 2, and 5. And in the final leg, I'm taking 4 and 5. So, again, it's 2, 4, 5 with 1, with 1, 2, 5, with 4, 5. That's an $18 pick 4 ticket. I'll be picking horses with you all afternoon. I wish you good luck in the pick 4. Now 2 minutes to post time. 2 minutes. Starter is called the Pacers. Less than a minute to post time. Starting gate is rolling. Number 5, Sundance Kid, bet down to even money and is your favorite. The second choices, co-second choices, number 2, HF Devin James, and the first-time starter, number 3, Ceasefire, both at 5-2. Shout out to those of you playing online on HPI, TVG, ExpressBet, and Twin Spires. Welcome. It's a beautiful sunny day here in central Alberta. 8 races on the card. It is mandatory payout day. We have that jackpot pick 5 and the jackpot high 5 to play. Your last chance this year to test your handicapping skills at the track on 2. A field of 6 maidens behind the gate for the opener. Here they come. They're off. Gapped off the gate was that first-time starter, Ceasefire. From the outside, Sundance Kid driving up for the lead. Inside of that one, HFET Call Home. And from the outside, Shotgun Seat. As they head into the clubhouse turn, it's Sundance Kid taking the lead. In second, HFET Call Home. Then it's back to HF Devin James. There's a gap of 2 lengths back in fourth. HFET Call Home, followed by Shotgun Seat, and the trailer is the first-time starter, Ceasefire. Opening quarter in 29-3. Sundance Kid and Logan Gillis bet down to 3-5 and has the lead. Gapped in the pocket in second is HFET Call Home. Back in third, HF Devin James. And then gapping in fourth is Rogue Agent. Now closing up that gap from fifth is Shotgun Seat. And about 7 lengths back in last is Ceasefire. They're heading for the half-mile pole, and it's still Sundance Kid with the lead. In second, HFET Call Home. First up on the outside, here comes HF Devin James, third, now challenging for second. And then a gap back and forth to Rogue Agent. The half reached in 101 flat. It's Sundance Kid now starting to feel the challenge from the outside from HF Devin James. Gapped in the pocket third as HFET Call Home. They round the turn, and it's Sundance Kid trying to see this through, up by a length and a half. 3/4, 131-1. Sundance Kid with the lead. Up on the outside, HFET Call Home. Coming down the stretch, Sundance Kid now extending the lead to 2 lengths. Logan Gillis now giving some reminders as Sundance Kid now opens up by 3. It's all Sundance Kid. Sundance Kid now by 4 lengths. It's Sundance Kid to win the opener at the track on 2. Second was HFET Call Home. Third, HF Devin James. And Rogue Agent was fourth. They're home in 159-3. The unofficial winner, number 5, Sundance Kid. Second, number 4, HFET Call Home. Third, number 2, HF Devin James. And fourth, number 1, Rogue Agent. The results are unofficial. Please hold all tickets. In the upcoming second race, the start of the early pick 3, there are no changes. Number 5, Sundance Kid, a 3-year-old bay gelding by Sunshine Beach out of JK Sure I Can by Rock and Roll Hanover. Now returning to the winner's enclosure. A maiden breaking victory for Sundance Kid. First win in 14 tries. Does it in style, 159 and 3. Sundance Kid, owned by Sandor Jazzy and Brent Bedore. Bedore trains the winning driver, Logan Gillis. And the first race is now official. The winner, number 5, Sundance Kid. Second, number 4, HFET Call Home. Third, number 2, HF Devin James. And fourth, number 1, Rogue Agent. The official order of finish, number 1, Rogue Agent was fourth. Number 2, HF Devin James, third. Number 3, Ceasefire was fifth. Number 4, HFET Call Home was second. Number 5, Sundance Kid, your race winner. And number 6, Shotgun Seat was sixth. From the top down, 4, 3, 5, 2, 1, and 6. 159 and 3, the maiden breaking win for number 5, Sundance Kid. Number 5, Sundance Kid, pays $350, $270, $210. Second, number 4, HFET Call Home, paying $720 to place and $220 to show. And number 2, HF Devin James, paid $210 to show. $2 exacta, 5-4, paid $29 even. And the $1 try, 5-4-2, paid $13.60. Second race is the start of the early Pick 3 Win Place Show exacta wagering. Post time in 16 minutes. Might be the last day of racing for the summer meet here at the Track on 2, but there are lots of great events going on at the Track on 2 right through to November, December. Here's the lineup for November, December anyways. September 22nd, Psychic Dawn McConnell pays a visit to the Track on 2. On October 29th, it is Spooky Dueling Pianos. Ooh, sounds scary. November 5th is Comedy Night featuring Mike Dambra. And on tap on November 19th, we have medium Jenny Ogilvie here at the Track. To find out more about our upcoming events, check out our website, thetrackon2.com, and you can also follow us on Instagram. 10 minutes to post time. 10 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, we do have an extra race line in race 2 for number 4, Blue Who. Blue Who raced on Friday at Century Downs in an optional 9,000 claiming event. Finished 5th by 3 lengths in a time of 1:57 and 1. Was driven by Nathan Sobey. Condition pacers on the track for the second race. Win, Play, Show, Exacta, and early Pick 3 wagering. Number 1, Outlaw Blue Ice. Leased, trained, and driven by Mike Hennessy. Number 2, Whiskey Throttle, owned by Dave Kelly and Richard McPhee. Kelly trains and drives. Number 3 is Rural Art, owned by Chris Curry, trained by Mona Roy, the driver Brandon Campbell. Number 4, Blue Who, owned by Rick McAllister, trained by Rob Parrish, the driver Kelly Hort. And number 5 is Rockin' and Rollin', owned by Jeff Bannock and Derek Stout. Doug Stout trains and JF Gagne will drive. Field for the second race. Win, Play, Show, Exacta, early Pick 3 wagering. Post time in 4 minutes. Well, again, folks, that late note for you that number 4, Blue Who, did race on Friday at Century Downs and finished 5th in 9,000 claiming. The driver was Nathan Sobey. Well, if you would have boxed my top 3 choices in the first race, you would have gotten the trifecta for $13.60. And we are also live in the early Pick 4. So let's kick off the early Pick 3 with the winner here. It's my best bet of the day, number 1, Outlaw Blue Ice. Only out of the money twice this year and is back in top form. Looks the best here. My second choice is number 4, Blue Who finished 5th on Friday at Century Downs. Was sharp in qualifiers after the layoff, but not so much since coming back. Blue Who takes a big drop today. I think the class relief will help him. And my third choice is number 3, Rural Art. Honest efforts in his last 6, but lacks the late drive lately. I think he should be able to hold on for a minor piece against these ones, though. So my picks are numbers 1, 4, and 3. I'm going to play the pick 3 in this race. I'm going to take number 1, Outlaw Blue Ice, as a single. Then I'm going to take numbers 1, 2, and 5 in the second leg, and numbers 4 and 5 in the third leg. So 1 with 1, 2, 5 with 4, 5. That is a $6 pick 3 ticket. Good luck. Starters called the Pacers. The 3 to 5 favorite is the local horse, number 1, Outlaw Blue Ice. 2, 4, and 1 since returning to the track for the start of the meet here. Number 4, Blue Who, did race on Friday at Century Downs, finished 5th with Nate Sobey in the bike. and is currently your second choice at 5-2. Little surprise, number 3, Rural Art, is going off at 9-1. I think that might be a bit of an overlay, but we shall see. Starting gate is rolling. It's post time. Still about 30 seconds to get your bets in for the early pick 3. Number 5, Rockin' and Rollin' is looking to make it 2 straight wins here at the track on 2. Won by a neck last weekend here in 156-2. Definitely a very quick time. The track is in fast condition again today. Five geldings lined up behind the gate for the second race at the track on 2. Here they come. They're off. From the center, Rural Art and Blue Who, but from the inside, Outlaw Blue Ice rocketing to the front. So Outlaw Blue Ice with the lead. And then in between horses is Rural Art. Now from the outside, here comes Blue Who and Kelly Hort. So Blue Who going right to the front. Sitting in the pocket, Outlaw Blue Ice. Then there is a gap of about 3 lengths back to Rural Art. Another 2 back to Whiskey Throttle. And the trailer Rockin' and Rollin'. Opening quarter 27-4. The field spread out about 10 lengths as Blue Who took some late money. The second choice now at 6-5. Right on the helmet in second is Outlaw Blue Ice. Then about 4 or 5 lengths back to Rural Art. Now closing up that gap in fourth is Whiskey Throttle. And it's still Rockin' and Rollin' at the back of the pack. The battle is on early as these two take them to the half in 57-4. And heading around the turn, it is Blue Who with the lead. Outlaw Blue Ice giving chase in second. These two battling up front early, now closing up that gap in third. Here comes Rural Art. Also coming on Whiskey Throttle and Rockin' and Rollin'. They're all back in it. Now popping pocket. Here comes Outlaw Blue Ice to the outside, also followed by Rural Art. They head around the turn, and Blue Who on the inside with the lead. Outlaw Blue Ice out of the pocket on to challenge now. 3/4, 127-4. From the outside, Outlaw Blue Ice giving chase, but holding on the inside is Blue Who. Blue Who now starting to get the best of them, opens up by 2 lengths. It's Blue Who from the outside with a rush. Here comes the long shot, Rural Art on the far outside, Whiskey Throttle. But as they hit the line, it will be Blue Who to win it. Second is Outlaw Blue Ice. There's going to be a photo for third between Whiskey Throttle and Rural Art. The mile 156-2. The unofficial winner, number 4, Blue Who. The upcoming third race is the first half of the daily double. No changes in the third race. Number 1, Outlaw Blue Ice, was second. Third was number 2, Whiskey Throttle. And fourth was number 3, Rural Art. Returning to the winner's enclosure, the unofficial winner of the second race, number 4, Blue Who, a 4-year-old bay gelding by Blue Burner out of Alberta's Dragon, by Dragon again. Blue Who records his 6th win in 21 starts this year in a time of 156-2. Blue Who, owned by Rick McAllister, trained by Rob Parrish, the winning driver Kelly Hort. Second race is official. The winner, number 4, Blue Who. Second, number 1, Outlaw Blue Ice. Third, number 2, Whiskey Throttle. And fourth, number 3, Rural Art. The official rundown for the second race, number 1, Outlaw Blue Ice. Second, number 2, Whiskey Throttle. Third, number 3, Rural Art. Fourth, number 4, Blue Who, your race winner. And number 5, Rockin' and Rollin', was fifth. From the top down, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 5. The winning time, 156-2. For number 4, Blue Who. Number 4, Blue Who, paid $440, $280, and $210. Number 1, Outlaw Blue Ice, paid $210 and $210. Number 2, Whiskey Throttle, $210 to show. $2 exacta, 4-1, paid $8.90. The $2 early daily double, 5 and 4, paid $14 even. The upcoming third race is the first half of the daily double. There are no changes. Win, play, show, exacta wagering. Post time in 15 minutes. We have another program edition for you in the seventh race. Turn to race 7. Number 2, list placed, did race on Friday at Century Downs. Is in the 6,000 condition claiming class. Finished ninth in that race in a time of 2:03 flat. The driver was Ryan Grundy. Ten minutes to post time. 10 minutes. Parade to post for the third race, optional claiming. Win, play, show, exacted, daily double wagering. Number 1, Bearcat Abigail, owned by Doug and Derek Stout. Trained by Doug Stout. The driver, Mike Hennessy. Number 2, Tropical Dragon, owned by Dave Kelly and Mike Dix. Trained and driven by Dave Kelly. Number 3 is Annis Featherfoot, owned by Tim Kane and Jody Loftus. Trained and driven by Brandon Campbell. Number 4 is Fanatical Maniac, owned by Glenn and Janine Lutz. Trained by Glenn Lutz, the driver Jamie Gray. And number 5, Custard's Dungeon, owned by Chris McKenzie. Trained by Rob Parrish, the driver Kelly Hort. Field for the third race. Win, play, show, exacta, daily double wagering. Post time in 4 minutes. Well, that's what happens when you single in the horizontal bets. Outlaw Blue Ice getting beat in that last one. So I'm out of the pick 3 and pick 4, but so far we have picked an exacta and a trifecta. Let's try to get back on the winning track here with my top choice in the third race, number 2, Tropical Dragon. Tropical Dragon was back to his winning ways in his last race. Not a lock here, but those monster final quarters certainly don't hurt. I think he has the edge in a wide open race. My second choice is number 5, Custard's Dungeon. 3 wins in 5 starts at the track on 2, but he finished third after braking at the start in his last race. If he behaves, he's going to be tough. And my third choice is number 1, Bearcat Abigail. Seems to be getting closer to another win. She might just surprise them all late. So my choices, numbers 2, 5, and 1. Let's play the daily double. I'm going to take numbers 1, 2, and 5 in this half. In the second half, I'm going to take numbers 4 and 5. That is a $6 bet, but I think necessary because I think these 2 races might be a little more wide open than the first 2 that we had. 2 minutes to post time. Less than a minute's post time. Less than a minute. Starter is called the Pacers. Lots of support for Tropical Dragon number 2, bet down 1-9. which creates some really interesting opportunities for all of the other horses in this one. Never say never, especially in a field of 5. Might be worth a $2 bet on one of the others. Don't forget that we have the kids' stick horse race immediately after this, so if you want your kids in that, please have them come down trackside immediately after the race. There is going to be a momentary delay in the start of race 3. Tote department needs a quick check here. Gives you some more time to get in on that daily double. So the odds coming down a bit on a couple of others now. Bearcat Abigail, number 1, and number 5, Custer's Dungeon, now both taking support, dropping down to 2-1. And that 1-9 is now changed to 3-2 for number 2, Tropical Dragon. Tropical Dragon and number 3, Anna's Featherfoot, both going for 2 straight wins here at the track on 2. Number 5, Custard's Dungeon, is going for his 4th win of the season at the track on 2. So lots of streaks on the line here in this one. All right, back in business. Starter calls the Pacers once again. Number 2, Tropical Dragon, now at even money. Not far behind, number 5, Custard's Dungeon at 2-1. The third choice now is number 1, Bearcat Abigail. Starting to get us rolling. It's post time. Number 4, Fanatical Maniac, the only one in this field which is winless so far this year. All the rest with a number of wins so far. Fanatical Maniac is now the long shot at 7-1. There's a field of 5 behind the gate for the third race. Optional Claiming. Here they come. They're off. From the outside, Custard's Dungeon. Down along the inside, Tropical Dragon. In between horses, Fanatical Maniac. As they head into the clubhouse turn, from the outside, Custard's Dungeon and Kelly Hort right to the front. Custard's Dungeon now up by 2 lengths already as they head into the turn. Then it's Anna's Featherfoot gapping in the pocket second. Now in third, it's Bearcat Abigail, followed by Tropical Dragon in fourth, and the trailer is Fanatical Maniac. The opening quarter, 28 seconds flat. It's Custard's Dungeon on the engine and open up by 3. Second is Anna's Featherfoot. Then back in third, Bearcat Abigail. Trying to keep up in fourth is Tropical Dragon, and then the trailer is Fanatical Maniac. Starting to get a little closer now to Custard's Dungeon, but it's still Kelly Horton, Custard's Dungeon in front. In second, Anna's Featherfoot. Looking over the shoulder in third, Bearcat Abigail, restrained, maybe looking to make a move here. Gapping in fourth is Tropical Dragon, and Fanatical Maniac can see them all. The half reached in 57-1. The backside quarter 29-1. And it's Custard's Dungeon still with the lead. In the pocket looking outside, it's Anna's Featherfoot now making a move. First up, here comes Bearcat Abigail. In tow, Tropical Dragon. 3/4, 1:26-2. It's Custard's Dungeon with the lead. From the outside, Tropical Dragon. Also moving up, Anna's Featherfoot. As they come down the stretch, Custard's Dungeon and Kelly Hort under urging now. It's Custard's Dungeon from the outside, Tropical Dragon. Tropical Dragon going right on by. It'll be Tropical Dragon to take this one. Second was Custard's Dungeon. Third was Fanatical Maniac. The mile 1:55 flat. The unofficial winner, number 2, Tropical Dragon. Second, number 5, Custard's Dungeon. Third, number 4, Fanatical Maniac. There's a photo for fourth. Please hold all tickets. The upcoming fourth race, the start of today's jackpot pick 5 with a carryover of almost $2,700. It is mandatory payout day. I'll review the changes for the remainder of the card right after we declare this one official. In the photo for fourth, number 3, Anna's Featherfoot. Now returning to the winner's enclosure, the unofficial winner of the third race, number 2, Tropical Dragon, a 5-year-old bay gelding by Custard the Dragon out of Beyond Paradise by Arts Place. It's Tropical Dragon's 4th win in 11 starts this year in a time of 1:55. Tropical Dragon owned by Dave Kelly and Mike Dix. Winning trainer driver, Dave Kelly. Third race now official. The winner, number 2, Tropical Dragon. Second, number 5, Custard's Dungeon. Third, number 4, Fanatical Maniac. And fourth, number 3, Anna's Featherfoot. The official rundown for the third race, number 1, Bearcat Abigail was 5th. Number 2, Tropical Dragon, your race winner. Number 3, Anna's Featherfoot was 4th. And number 4, Fanatical Maniac, 3rd. Number 5, Custard's Dungeon was 2nd. From the top down, 5, 1, 4, 3, and 2. The winning time, 1:55 for number 2, Tropical Dragon. Payouts for the third race, number 2, Tropical Dragon paid $3, $2.30, $2.10. Number 5, Custard's Dungeon paid $3.30 and $3.20. Number 4, Fanatical Maniac, $3.10 to show. $2 exacta, $2.5, paid $8.60. Mandatory payout day. That means there will be a full payout of the jackpot pick 5 pool. There's a carryover starting off today of almost $2,700. Let's review the changes for the remainder of the card. In the fourth race, there are no changes. The fifth race is the start of the late pick 4. There is a driver named to number 6, Hot Like Wasabi. Hot Like Wasabi will be driven by Jamie Gray. No changes in the sixth race, which is also the start of the late pick 3. In the seventh race, we have an extra race line for number 2, List Placed. List Placed raced on Friday at Century Downs. Condition claiming 6,000. Finished 9th in a time of 2:03 flat. Ryan Grundy was in the bike. And in the 8th race, the 8th and final race of the season, Mandatory payout on the jackpot high five. There is a small carryover. There are no changes in the 8th race. Upcoming 4th race, jackpot pick 5, win place show, exacta, trifecta, superfecta wagering. Post time in 13 minutes. Ten minutes to post time. 10 minutes. Condition Pacers on the track for the fourth race. It's the start of today's Jackpot Pick 5 with carryover of almost $2,700. It's also mandatory payout day. Win, Place, Show, Exacta, Trifecta, Superfecta Wagering. Number 1, Mystery Prince, owned by Brent Bedore and Superstar Stables, trained by Brent Bedore, the driver Dave Kelly. Number 2, Got a Hankering, owned and trained by Richard Schneider. The driver is Kelly Hort. Number 3, Portage, owned and trained by Sam Johnson. The driver, J.F. Gagne. Number 4, H.F. Patrick, owned by Colleen Haining, trained by Harold Haining. The driver, Brandon Campbell. Number 5 is Bearcat Sioux, owned by Doug and Derek Stout, trained by Doug Stout. Mike Hennessy in the bike. Number 6, Captain Mike Deo, owned by Rob Ostashek Holdings and Velda Olding, trained and driven by Logan Gillis. And number 7 is Outlaw Chippendale, owned by Outlaw Stable, trained and driven by Connie Colthammer. Field for the fourth race. Mandatory payout for the Jackpot Pick 5. There is a carryover of almost $2,700. Win, Place, Show, Exacta, Trifecta, Superfecta Wagering. Post time in 3 minutes. Well, I think the Pick 5 has been carried over since day 1 here at the track on 2. There have been many winners, but no single ticket winners any of those days. So what are your picks? I'm going to spend a little bit of money here to try to take this down and hopefully be the single ticket winner with maybe 1 or 2 long shots in here. But I'm going to go in the fourth race with number 5, Bearcat Sioux. Bearcat Sioux has a wicked final quarter kick, and I think he's going to run them down in the stretch. My second choice is number 4, H.F. Patrick. This one has tested tougher and is now back where he can win. He needs to stay focused late, though. He might just take it all. And my third choice is number 6, Captain Mike Deo. He's still trying to find that spot where he can be competitive. This definitely looks like a softer spot for him, for sure. So my 3 choices are 5, 4, and 6. Here's what I'm going to do for the Jackpot Pick 5. I'm going to play a 20-cent ticket with numbers 4 and 5 in this leg. Then I'm going to take 3, 4, and 5 in the second leg. Third leg, I'm taking 3 and 5. Fourth leg, 3, 5, and 6. And then in the 8th and final, I'm going to take 4, 5, and 7. So again, the ticket is 4, 5, with 3, 4, 5, with 3, 5, with 3, 5, 6, with 4, 5, 7. And that is at a cost of $21.60. Hey, it's my last chance to take it down. Might as well spend the money, right? Good luck, everybody. 1 minute to post time. 1 minute. Number 2, Got a Hankering, is returning to the paddock for adjustments. That'll give you some extra time to get those Jackpot Pick 5 tickets in. And Got a Hankering is back on the track. You'll still have about a minute to get your tickets in for the Jackpot Pick 5. First time we've done jackpot bets here at the track on 2. $2,657 to be exact in the carryover. And of course we have a carryover in the Jackpot High 5 in the 8th race today. Don't forget that our jackpot bets are at a low 15% takeout rate. Starters called the Pacers for the 4th race. Great to see all the new money in the Jackpot Pick 5 pool today. So regardless if there is a single ticket or not, the entire pool is getting paid out, which will inflate the prices versus typically what it might pay out, just because of the carryover. Still time to get your Pick 5 tickets in if you hurry. The field is now starting to gather behind the gate. The even money favorite is number 5, Bearcat Sue. Second choice, number 4, HF Patrick. And the starting gate is rolling. It's post time. So an interesting field behind the gate to kick off the Jackpot Pick 5. Number 1, Mystery Prince, looking to make it 2 straight wins here at the track on 2. Won a couple of weeks ago, impressively, setting a life mark 158 and 2. There's a field of 7 behind the gate condition claimers to kick off the mandatory payout of the Jackpot Pick 5. Here they come. They're off. HF Patrick getting a few taps to go to the front, and does. From the inside, Portage, also Mystery Prince. As they head into the turn, HF Patrick comes away with the lead. Pushed a little bit now on that lead from behind from Mystery Prince in second. Now gapping in third is Portage. Action early as up on the outside, here comes Outlaw Chippendale. Then it is back to Captain Mike Deo and the 2 trailers, Bearcat Sue and Got a Hankering. Opening quarter 29 and 4, and it's HF Patrick in front. In the pocket, second, Mystery Prince. Now closing up that gap in third is Outlaw Chippendale. In fourth, Portage. Then back into fifth is Captain Mike Deo. Bearcat Sue, second last. And the trailer has Got a Hankering. Field spread out about 10 lengths as they reach for the half-mile marker, and it's all Brandon Campbell and HF Patrick setting the pace. In second, Mystery Prince. They rolled by the half in 1 minute and 1/5 seconds. So HF Patrick setting the pace, getting a bit of a breather in that second quarter. And second, Mystery Prince is tracking from the pocket. Then it is Outlaw Chippendale. These 3 now starting to edge away from the field. HF Patrick in front with the lead. Looking over the shoulder now is Mystery Prince, and coming on from the outside as they round the 3 quarters, 129 and 4. It's HF Patrick with the lead. Mystery Prince popping pocket, but has to do more. Under a drive now is HF Patrick as they come down the stretch. H.F. Patrick with the lead. Mystery Prince down along the inside. From the outside, here comes Outlaw Chippendale. Coming past the 8th, though, it is H.F. Patrick with the lead. H.F. Patrick to kick off the jackpot pick 5. Second was Outlaw Chippendale. Third, Bearcat Sioux. And fourth, Mystery Prince. They're home in 158 and 1. The unofficial winner, number 4, H.F. Patrick. Second, number 7, Outlaw Chippendale. Third, number 5, Bearcat Sioux. And fourth, number 1, Mystery Prince. Please hold all tickets. The upcoming 5th race is the start of the late pick 4. Driver change in the 5th race. Number 6, Hot Like Wasabi, will now be driven by Jamie Gray. Returning to the paddock, the unofficial winner of the 4th race, number 4, H.F. Patrick. A 3-year-old bay gelding by Winkin' At Ya, out of H.F. George's Kiss by Glorious Scooter. H.F. Patrick records his 3rd win in 20 starts this year in a time of 158 and 1. H.F. Patrick, owned by Colleen Haining, trained by Harold Haining. The winning driver, Brandon Campbell. 4th race is now official. The winner, number 4, H.F. Patrick. Second, number 7, Outlaw Chippendale. Third, number 5, Bearcat Sioux. And fourth, number 1, Mystery Prince. The official order of finish in the 4th race, number 1, Mystery Prince, 4th. Number 2, Got a Hankering, was 7th. Number 3, Portage, 5th. Number 4, H.F. Patrick, your race winner. Number 5, Bearcat Sioux, was 3rd. Number 6, Captain Mike Deo, was 6th. And number 7, Outlaw Chippendale, was 2nd. From the top down, 4, 7, 5, 1, 3, 6, and 2. The winning time, 158 and 1 for number 4, H.F. Patrick. Prices in the 4th race. Number 4, H.F. Patrick, paid $550, $340, $210. Number 7, Outlaw Chippendale, $740 and $320. And number 5, Bearcat Sioux, paid $210 to show. $2 exacta 4-7 paid $46.60. The $1 try 4-7-5 $108.05. 20-cent superfecta 4-7-5-1 $28.26. The $2 daily double 2-4 paid $7.70. $1 pick 3, the numbers were 4, 2, and 4, paying $16.40. And the $1 pick 4, the numbers were 5, 4, 2, 4, paying $39.90. Upcoming 4th race, or 5th race rather, is the start of the late pick 4. The driver for number 6, Hot Like Wasabi, is Jamie Gray. 5th race, win, play, show, exacta, trifecta, daily double, and late pick 4 wagering. Post time in 13 minutes. Renovations underway here at the track on 2. We are becoming a full racino. So we'll have a lot more VLTs downstairs, and at this time next year, you'll be able to play a lot more of the VLTs as well as enjoying live racing here at the track on 2. Renovations to last a number of weeks. But again, through all of the renovations, we will have live events taking place here at the track on 2. September 22nd, Psychic Dawn McConnell is back. On October 29th, it is the 2022 Spooky Dueling Pianos. November 5th is Comedy Night here at the track on 2, featuring Mike Dambra. And on November 19th, we have a visit from medium Jenny Ogilvie. So during construction, we'll have our live events. You can check out our live events schedule at our website, thetracon2.com. Now 7 minutes to post time. Condition Pacers on track for the 5th race. The start of the late pick 4. Win, Place, Show, Exacta, Trifecta, Daily Double Wagering. Number 1, Flying Officer, owned by Tim Gordon, trained by Brent Bedore. The driver, Mike Hennessy. Number 2 is Sanalta Sunrise, owned by Myrna Gord and Helen MP, trained by Gord MP. The driver, Logan Gillis. Number 3, You Name It, owned and trained by Mona Roy. The driver, Kelly Hort. Number 4, Outlaw Tootsie Roll, owned by Jamie Ward and trained by Lance Ward. The driver is Dave Kelly. Number 5, Witch Hunter, owned and trained by Richard Schneider. The driver, Brandon Campbell. Trainer Brent Bedore bookends this field with number 6, Hot Like Wasabi, owned by Megan Cameron and Superstar Stables. The driver, Jamie Gray. Field for the 5th race, the start of the late pick 4. Win, Place, Show, Exacta, Trifecta, Daily Double Wagering. Post time in 2 minutes. Well, I hope you're still alive after that race. I think everybody had H.F. Patrick, did they not, on their tickets for the start of the Jackpot Pick 5? If not, why don't you start a late pick 4 ticket? My top choice in the 5th race to start the late pick 4 is number 4, Outlaw Tootsie Roll. She seems to be back in the zone as of late, and the most final quarter kick of all of her opponents. I think she's going to be tough to beat in this one. My second choice is number 5, Witch Hunter. She was impressive in the Funky Monkey final, winning that series 3 starts ago, but not so much since then. I think, however, she is good enough for a top 3 finish against these ones. And my third choice is number 3, You Name It. This is the speed horse in the field. This horse needs more finish, though, and she looks like she might be able to hold on against these ones. So my picks are going to be numbers 4, 5, and 3. And of course, I'm going to play the late pick 4. I think this is probably the most wide open bet on today's card. And as a matter of fact, I'm only going to play it for 60-cent tickets because I want to cover a lot of horses. I'm going to take numbers 3, 4, and 5 in the first leg. Second leg, I'm going to take numbers 3 and 5. Then I'm going to take 3, 5, and 6 with 4, 5, and 7. So those numbers again are 3, 4, 5, with 3, 5, with 3, 5, 6, with 4, 5, and 7. A 60-cent pick 4 ticket will cost $32.40. But hey, I'm going to hit it. I know I am. Now less than a minute to post time. Still time to get your bets in for the pick 4. Starter is called the Pacers. Starting gate is rolling. It's post time. Favoritism switching back and forth. Now we have co-favorites. Number 4, Outlaw Tootsie Roll, and number 5, Witch Hunter, both at 2-1. Number 6, Hot Like Wasabi, now has dropped down to 3rd at 5-2. Jamie Gray picks up the drive on number 6, Hot Like Wasabi. Brent Bedore bookending the field with number 1, Flying Officer, and number 6, Hot Like Wasabi. Field of 6 on gate for the 5th race, the start of the late pick 4. And here they come. Often pacing from the center, Outlaw Tootsie Roll. Down along the inside, Sanalta Sunrise. Also driving up, Flying Officer. As they head into the turn, Dave Kelly takes Outlaw Tootsie Roll right to the front. In second is Sanalta Sunrise. Now up on the outside, parked, is You Name It, and Kelly Hort finding a spot along the cones. Now relegated to fourth is Flying Officer. It's back to the trailing two, Witch Hunter and Hot Like Wasabi. They head around that first turn, and it's Outlaw Tootsie Roll, the leader and setting the pace. Took him to the opening quarter in 29 seconds flat. In the pocket second is the long shot Sanalta Sunrise. Right on the helmet in third is You Name It. Now looking over the shoulder in fourth is Flying Officer. In back behind that one is Witch Hunter in the trailer. Hot Like Wasabi with a lot of work to do. Now pulling out of there first is You Name It, driving up alongside for second. So Outlaw Tootsie Roll now challenged for the lead by You Name It. Following that cover is Flying Officer. Gapped in fourth is Sanalta Sunrise. The half reached in 58-4, and early action now as Outlaw Tootsie Roll is tested. From the outside, You Name It challenging for the lead. Now looking three wide in third, second over is Flying Officer. Back in fourth, Sanalta Sunrise. It's Outlaw Tootsie Roll and Dave Kelly trying to hold on to the lead, grinding away on the outside, You Name It. As they round the turn, the three quarters reached in 1:27-2. It's Outlaw Tootsie Roll now getting a clear two-length lead. Driving up on the outside, here comes Witch Hunter. Coming up on the outside, Flying Officer. As they drive down the stretch, it's all Outlaw Tootsie Roll now from the outside. Here comes Flying Officer to make things interesting. Flying Officer going right on by. As they come past the 16th, Flying Officer pulls the upset. It'll be close for second between Outlaw Tootsie Roll and Witch Hunter coming late. They're home in 1:56-4. The unofficial winner, number one, Flying Officer. There's a photo for place. Please hold all tickets. Upcoming sixth race, the start of the late pick three. There are no changes. Returning to the winner's enclosure, the unofficial winner of the fifth race, number one, Flying Officer. 6-year-old Bay Stallion by Riverboat King. Out of First Dance by Rock and Roll Hanover. Flying Officer gets his first win of the season in 20 starts in a time of 1:56-4. He's owned by Tim Gordon, trained by Brent Bedore. That's Bedore's second win of the day. The winning driver, Mike Hennessy. In the photo, number 5, Witch Hunter was second. Number 4, Outlaw Tootsie Roll third. And number 2, Sanalta Sunrise was fourth. Results of the fifth race now official. The winner, number 1, Flying Officer. Second, number 5, Witch Hunter. Third, number 4, Outlaw Tootsie Roll. And fourth, number 2, Sanalta Sunrise. The unofficial order of finish, the race winner was number 1, Flying Officer. Number 2, Sanalta Sunrise was fourth. Number 3, You Name It was fifth. Number 4, Outlaw Tootsie Roll was third. Number 5, Witch Hunter was second. And number 6, Hot Like Wasabi was sixth. From the top down, 1, 4, 5, 3, 2, and 6. The winning time, 1:56-4 for number 1, Flying Officer. Number 1, Flying Officer paid $17.40 to win, $6.70 to place, $2.20 to show. Number 5, Witch Hunter paid $4.20 and $2.20. And number 4, Outlaw Tootsie Roll paid $2.10 to show, $2 exacta 1-5 paid $55.90. The 20-cent trifecta 154 paid $17.79. The upcoming 6th race is the start of the late pick 3. There are no changes. Post time in 16 minutes. 10 minutes to post time. 10 minutes. Sixth race Pacers on track for the classified. Win Place Show Exacta late pick 3 wagering. Number 1, Jesse's Girl, owned by Derek Stout, trained by Doug Stout, the driver Mike Hennessy. Number 2, Oriental Express, owned by Harvey Yeager, trained by Brinsley Brooking Lutz, the driver Brandon Campbell. Number 3 is Munchie Chris, owned by Dave Kelly, Dan and Don McDougall. Trained by Dave Kelly, the driver is Logan Gillis. Number 4, Outlaw See My Shadow, owned by Outlaw West Stable, trained and driven by Connie Colthammer. Rounding out the field, number 5, HF The Great Pumpkin, owned by Dave Kelly, Paul McDonald, Don and Dan McDougall, trained and driven by Dave Kelly. Field for the 6th race, the start of the late pick 3. Win Play Show Exacta wagering. Post time in 4 minutes. Well, there was your price horse in that last race as Flying Officer pulls the upset at 7-1. Should make the payout interesting in the jackpot pick 5. I hope you're live in it. I am not. I cheaped out on my ticket and didn't take Flying Officer, but and also didn't take him in the pick 4. So I hope that you're alive in it. Someone should win this. One of us should. Anyways, the tally so far for the day is we have picked 1 winner, 2 exactas, and 1 trifecta. And the 6th race is the race of track record holders. Of course, Jesse's Girl holds the track record here at the track on 2 for aged mares. And HF The Great Pumpkin, the all-age track record holder, putting in some brilliant miles in the last few weeks. My choice for the 6th race, how can you argue against number 5, HF The Great Pumpkin? Red hot right now with 3 straight wins. There are others today, I think, that have a shot, especially with the way that this race is set up with only a field of 5. I think HF The Great Pumpkin should prevail, but I will look at others as well. My second choice is number 3, Munchie Chris. Munchie Chris will be tough coming down the lane and could just steal it with a good trip. I think you have to give Munchie Chris some respect today. My third choice is going to be number 2, Oriental Express. This speedy mare will figure in the race early, but can she hold off the boys? She is a tick slower than them, but she can finish in the money. So my choices 5, 3, and 2. Let's play the late pick 3. I'm going to take numbers 3 and 5 in this first leg. I'm going to take 3, 5, and 6 in the second leg, and numbers 4, 5, and 7 in the final race of the season. So it's 3, 5 with 3, 5, 6 with 4, 5, 7. That is an $18 pick 3 ticket. Well, just 3 races left to make some of that money back. Good luck, everybody. 2 minutes to post time. Starter is called the Pacers. That's Jesse's Girl, who's taking an extra lap to warm up. I noticed that in her last start that Mike Hennessy likes to get her warmed up with an extra lap around the track compared to all of the other horses in the field. Jesse's Girl setting that track record here back in August, 153-3 for mares. But of course, it's HF the Great Pumpkin. That is the all-age track record holder here at the track on 2. 152 flat is the track record. Starting to get his rolling. It's post time. Field of 5 behind the gate in the classified this week. Number 5, HF the Great Pumpkin, bet down to 2-5. Longest shot on the board is number 4, Outlaw See My Shadow at 20-1. 5 on gate. Here they come. They're off. Bobbling at the start, Outlaw See My Shadow. 3 across the track going for the lead. Oriental Express, Munchie Chris, and HF the Great Pumpkin. But it's Oriental Express that ends up on top with the lead. Parked out in second, looking for a spot along the cones is Munchie Chris, and he'll get it. So it's Oriental Express looking to make it 2 straight wins. Munchie Chris in the pocket second. Not far behind in third is HF the Great Pumpkin. Then back and forth is Jesse's Girl, and the trailer is Outlaw See My Shadow. Opening quarter, 28-2, and it's Oriental Express setting the pace. In the pocket second today, Munchie Chris, and then back into third, HF the Great Pumpkin sitting patiently. Back into fourth, Jesse's Girl, and the trailer, Outlaw See My Shadow. Straight line, nobody moves. They head down the backside and they head towards the half. It's Brandon Campbell and Oriental Express with the lead in second, Munchie Chris. They reach the half in 57-3, backside quarter, 29-1. And now first to pop, HF the Great Pumpkin circles the field and goes right to the front. So HF the Great Pumpkin now taking over the lead. In second now, Oriental Express. On the cones in third is Munchie Chris. Making her way up on the outside is Jesse's Girl with that big finishing kick. 3/4, 125-4. And it's HF the Great Pumpkin now with a 3-length lead back into second. Oriental Express coming up the inside, Munchie Chris. From the far outside, Jesse's Girl. As they come down the stretch, it is HF the Great Pumpkin. Here comes Jesse's Girl from the outside. Jesse's Girl flying at the finish. It's Jesse's Girl to pull the upset. Jesse's Girl in 154-1. In the photo, the winner, number 1, Jesse's Girl. Second, number 5, HF the Great Pumpkin. Third, number 3, Munchie Chris. And fourth, number 2, Oriental Express. Jesse's Girl is a 5-year-old bay mare by Badlands Hanover. Out of Blue Star Beauty by As Promised. Jesse's Girl records her 4th win of the year in 23 starts in a time of 154-1. Jesse's Girl, owned by Derek Stout, trained by Doug Stout, with his 2nd win of the day, driver Mike Hennessy. The upcoming 7th race is the first half of the late daily double. We have an extra race line for number 2, List Placed. List Placed raced on Friday at Century Downs in condition claiming 6,000. Finished 9th in a time of 2:03 with driver Ryan Grundy. Just a minor tote delay as we wait for the 6th race to become official. So I want to thank you for your patience as we await a reset here on the tote system. There was a network delay, so should be coming up right away that this result can be made official. Let's take a look at the next two races. The upcoming 7th race is the first half of the late double. We have win, place, show, exacta, trifecta wagering, and an extra race line for number 2, List Placed, which raced on Friday in condition claiming 6,000, finished 9th. 2:03 was the finishing time for List Placed, driven by Ryan Grundy. No changes in the 8th and final, and of course that is the mandatory payout on the jackpot high 5. There is a $200 carryover for that one. In the 8th race, we have win, place, show, exacta, trifecta, and superfecta wagering. Sixth race, now official. The winner, number 1, Jesse's Girl. Second, number 5, HF the Great Pumpkin. Third, number 3, Munchie Chris. And fourth, number 2, Oriental Express. The official rundown for the 6th race: number 1, Jesse's Girl, your race winner. Number 2, Oriental Express was 4th. Number 3, Munchie Chris was 3rd. Number 4, Outlaw See My Shadow, 5th. And number 5, HF the Great Pumpkin, 2nd. From the top down, 1, 4, 3, 5, and 2. The winning time, 1:54 and 1 for number 1, Jesse's Girl. Number 1, Jesse's Girl, paid $14.50, $3.20, and $2.40. Second was number 5, HF the Great Pumpkin, paying $2.20 and $2.10. Number 3, Munchie Chris, paid $2.20 to show. $2 exacta 1.5 paid $53.10. The $2 daily double 1-1 paid $54.80. Post time for the 7th race coming up in 13 minutes. We want to take this time to thank you for your support all season. To the fans who came out in person to the track on 2, it was great to see so many of you again. face to face and enjoying live racing with us. To our fans online, thank you for wagering at the Track on 2. And to the horsemen and staff here at the Track on 2, thank you for making this meet such a success. There's always something happening here at the Track on 2. Check out our schedule of live events at thetrackonto.com and follow us on Instagram. Stay for some great food and drinks at the Funky Monkey Kitchen and Bar. You can play the VLTs. You can't play the VLTs as they've been moved for the renovations, but you can bet on more races from around the world in our simulcast room. We are open till 9 tonight. We can't wait to see you back here for the start of our next race meet. That'll be in next July. Time flies, though, so I'm sure it won't feel like an eternity. But let's enjoy the rest of the day that we have together. We're excited to be able to unveil to you next summer our Racino, where we'll have live racing as well as our casino. But, of course, the casino will be open in a number of weeks here once all the machines are in. There's now 9 minutes to post time. Six minutes to post time. Condition Pacers on track for the 7th race. The first half of the late double. Win, Play, Show, Exacta, Trifecta Wagering. The first two horses from the Brent Bador barn. Number 1, I Love Roses, owned by Oral Voden, driven by Kelly Hort. And number 2 is List Placed, owned by Tim Gordon, driven by Brandon Campbell. Number 3, Chief Saratoga, owned and trained by Richard Schneider, the driver, Mike Hennessy. Number 4 is Note to Self Hanover, owned by Harold and Colleen Haining, trained and driven by Harold Haining. The next two are from the Lance Ward barn. Number 5 is Triple Action, owned by Jamie Ward and driven by Dave Kelly. Jamie Ward also owns number 6, Diggin' a Trench, the driver, Logan Gillis. Field for the 7th race, first half of the late double, Win, Play, Show, Exacta, Trifecta Wagering. Post time in 5 minutes. Well, Jesse's Girl certainly makes that jackpot pick 5 payout look really, really juicy at this point. A couple of long shots in there should narrow the field and maybe shake out a single ticket winner. Well, let's take a look at the second last race of the year. My top choice is going to be number 5, Triple Action. She was flying in her last race, but lost it in the final strides. I think today she wins it with a trip against her stablemate. Her stablemate is number 6, Diggin' a Trench, who is my second choice. His last 2 races, well, they stunk. But he can return to form against these ones, I think. He'll need to dig deep for a better finish. He's part of a tough Lance Ward trained entry. And my third choice is number 3, Chief Saratoga. He came calling late in his last race, a 26-3 final quarter. And that might be a sign for something bigger today. Yep, number 2, List Placed is 6-5 and the current favorite. I don't know. I just don't like List Placed in this one. I'm going to go with some price horses. Didn't think they would be price horses, but I guess they are now. So my choices are 5, 6, and 3. I'm going to play the late daily double for $1. I'm going to take numbers 3, 5, and 6 in the first half, with numbers 4, 5, and 7 in the second half. That is a $9 daily double ticket, but I think the next 2 races are wide open. Good luck. Post time in 2 minutes. Starter calls the Pacers. Number 5, Triple Action, is now the favorite. Not far behind, though, is number 2, List Placed at 9-5. Triple Action at 3-2. The other half of the Lance Ward entry is number 6, Digging a Trench, and is now the third choice at 5-2. If you like playing long shots, number 4, Note to Self Hanover, 17-1. We've seen a couple of upsets in the last 2 races. But it looks like bettors have settled on number 2, List Placed, number 5, Triple Action, and number 6, Digging a Trench as the favorites in this one. The gate is rolling. It's post time. So trainer Brent Bedore has the inside pair, numbers 1 and 2. Trainer Lance Ward has the outside 2, 5 and 6. It's a field of 6 conditioned pacers on gate for the 7th race at the track on 2. Here they come. They're off. From the outside, it's the Lance Ward horses, Triple Action and Digging a Trench, driving out for the lead. Inside of those 2, Note to Self Hanover. As they head around the turn on the inside, Triple Action. Parked outside is Digging a Trench, driving up and taking the lead. So Logan Gillis and Digging a Trench taking one of the Ward horses out to the front. In second, it's the other half of the Ward entry, Triple Action, in the pocket second. Then it's back to the long shot, Note to Self Hanover in third. And as they head past the quarter, now it's Triple Action popping pocket and taking over the lead. The opening quarter, 28-1, and the pace being controlled by the Ward horses, but it's Triple Action now driving up with the lead. In second is Digging a Trench. Back into third, it's Note to Self Hanover. Now in fourth is List Placed. There's a gap of 2 lengths back to I Love Roses in the trailer, Chief Saratoga. Now on the move on the outside, first over, it is List Placed, fourth and now third, and driving up alongside Digging a Trench. So as they head around the turn, they reach the half in 57-3, the backside 29-2, and it's Triple Action now starting to edge away. Saving ground in the pocket all the way around was Digging a Trench. Grinding away on the outside is List Placed, but not closing ground. Then it's back to Note to Self Hanover. As they round the turn, it's Triple Action with the lead. Up on the outside is Digging a Trench. As they come down the stretch now, Triple Action still the leader. Digging a Trench up on the outside second. On the inside coming through is Note to Self Hanover. Up on the outside is List Placed. As they hit the 8th pole, though, it is Triple Action drawing away by 3. It's Triple Action with the lead. Triple Action, Dave Kelly's second win of the day. It's a Lance Ward exacta with Digging a Trench second. Then back in third, Note to Self Hanover. They're home in 155-4. The unofficial winner, number 5, Triple Action. Second, number 6, Digging a Trench. Third, number 4, Note to Self Hanover. And fourth, number 2, List Placed. Results are unofficial. Please hold all tickets. Last race of the season coming up, race 8, is our jackpot high 5 with a carryover. And don't forget, it's also mandatory payout in both the Jackpot High 5 and the Jackpot Pick 5. No changes in the 8th race. Now returning to the winners enclosure. The unofficial winner of the 7th race, number 5, Triple Action. An 11-year-old bay mare by Brandon's Cowboy out of The Three of Us by Mach 3. It's Triple Action's 4th win of the year in 22 starts. In a time of 1:55 and 4. Triple Action, owned by Jamie Ward, trained by Lance Ward. With 2 driving wins on the day, Dave Kelly. Seventh race, now official. The winner, number 5, Triple Action. Second, number 6, Digging a Trench. Third, number 4, Note to Self, Hanover. And fourth was number 2, List Placed. The official rundown, number 1, I Love Roses was 6th. Number 2, List Placed was 4th. Number 3, Chief Saratoga was 5th. Number 4, Note to Self, Hanover was 3rd. Number 5, Triple Action, your race winner. And number 6, Digging a Trench was 2nd. From the top down, 6, 4, 5, 3, 1, and 2. The winning time, 1:55 and 4 for number 5, Triple Action. The 8th and final coming up next. Mandatory payout in the Jackpot High 5. There's a carryover of $200. It's also the final leg of today's Jackpot Pick 5. We'll wait to see the will pays on that one. Win, play, show, exacta, trifecta, superfecta wagering in the 8th race. Let's take a look at the payouts for race number 7. Number 5, Triple Action, paid $4.50, $2.80, and $3 to show. Number 6, Digging a Trench, paid $6 and $4.20. And number 4, Note to Self, Hanover, paid $8.50 to show. The $2 exacta 5-6 paid $15.20. The 20-cent trifecta 5-6-4, $12.84. Post time for the 8th race in 12 minutes. 6 minutes to post time. 6 minutes. Condition Pacers on track for the 8th race, the final race of the season, and mandatory payouts in the Jackpot High 5 and the Jackpot Pick 5. There is a carryover of $200 in the Jackpot High 5. Win, play, show, exacta, trifecta, superfecta wagering. Number 1, Need a Bank Loan. Owned and trained by Jacques Lambert. Lambert will drive. His stablemate is number 2, Prairie Pursuit, owned by Dr. Larry Hansen and Val Emerson. Trained by Jacques Lambert, the driver is Kelly Hort. Number 3, Taj Mania, owned and trained by Sam Johnson, the driver Mike Hennessy. Number 4, Blue Powder, owned by J.F. Gagne, trained by Gagne, the driver is Jamie Gray. Number 5, Sure Gain, owned by J.F. Gagne, Peter Van Segelen, and Carl Waymar. J.F. Gagne trains and drives. Number 6, Promising Flight, owned by Outback Stable, trained by Richard Schneider. The driver is Brandon Campbell. And number 7 is Captain Fireball, owned by Pick 6 Stable, trained and driven by Dave Kelly. Field for the 8th race, the final race of the meet. It's also a mandatory payout on the Jackpot High 5 with that carryover. Win, play, show, exacta, trifecta, superfecta wagering. Post time in 2 minutes. Well, down to the last race of the season. And folks, I have had fun playing horses with you all season. We've had some great days. We've had some not so exciting days picking horses, but I hope that you were able to make some money this season and today as we head into the final race of the meets. I'm going to give you my top 3 choices. Let's make the most of this. My top choice is number 4, Blue Powder. This race sets up nicely for his late kick, and I think that he can win at a price. Currently it's 3-1. He's part of a tough J.F. Gagne entry. My second choice is number 7, Captain Fireball, your current 3-5 favorite. I think he'll also be there late and might take it if he can put up another, get this, 26-4 final quarter like in his last. My only concern, though, is the post position. That might be a hindrance. And my third choice is number 5, Sure Gain. This speedball could steal it if he can control the pace, but likely this race sets up better for his stablemate Blue Powder. So again, my choice is 4, 7, and 5. Well, here's our last hurrah. Here is my last 20-cent jackpot high five ticket of the meet. I'm going to go with numbers 4, 5, 7, with 2, 4, 5, 7, with 2, 4, 5, 7, with 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, with all. So again, 4, 5, 7, with 2, 4, 5, 7, with 2, 4, 5, 7, with 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, with all. That is a $21.60 ticket. Folks, I want to thank you for playing horses with me this year. We would look forward to welcoming you back to our new Racino in 2023. First day of racing is in July next summer. Until then, make sure that you follow our live event schedule at thetracon2.com, because there are a lot of live events here over the next few months. And, of course, don't forget to follow us on Instagram. Our handle is at thetracon2. Less than a minute to post time. Starter is called the Pacers for the 8th and final race of the season. Starting to get his rolling. It's post time. Well, again, we want to thank you for your support all season. To the fans who came out in person, it was so great to see so many of you again face-to-face and enjoying live racing with us. To our fans online, thank you for wagering at the Track On 2, and to the horsemen and staff here at the Track On 2, thank you for making this meet happen. There's always something happening here at the Track On 2. Check out our schedule of live events at thetracon2.com and follow us on Instagram. You can stay for some great food and drinks at the Funky Monkey Kitchen and Bar. Play races from around the world in our simulcast room. We are open till 9 tonight. A field of 7 conditioned pacers on gate for the nightcap at the Track On 2. Here they come. They're off. Gapped off the gate was Captain Fireball. From the outside, Sure Gain and Promising Flight driving out for the lead. Down along the inside, Prairie Pursuit. As they head into the clubhouse turn, they fanned out, but it's Prairie Pursuit on the inside with the lead. Parked outside is Sure Gain. Now 3 wide and looking for a spot is Promising Flight. So Promising Flight hung outside in 4th, and moving up in 3rd now is Need a Bank Loan. Promising Flight in trouble, parked out, nowhere to go. The opening quarter, 28 seconds flat. It's Prairie Pursuit with the lead. Sure Gain is in 2nd. Need a Bank Loan is in 3rd. In 4th, Blue Powder. Parked outside all the way so far is Promising Flight. And wheeling in behind that cover is Taj Mania. 3 lengths back, and the trailer is Blue Powder. Blue Powder in 4th. As they head around the turn, the half in 57 and 2, and it's Prairie Pursuit with the lead. Sure Gain is 2nd. Now driving up on the outside, Promising Flight now underway. Following that cover is Taj Mania. Then it's back to Need a Bank Loan, and now into the flow is Blue Powder. They head around the turn, and Prairie Pursuit trying to hold on to the lead. In the pocket 2nd, nowhere to go for Sure Gain. Up on the outside, Promising Flight. As they head around the turn, Blue Powder now tips 3 wide. 3/4, 1, 27 and 1. And as they come down the stretch, Prairie Pursuit trying to see this through. But now coming on late, here comes Blue Powder from the far outside. Captain Fireball now making a bid. As they come down the stretch, Sure Gain now gets ahead in front. Sure Gain takes over the lead. Blue Powder is second. Coming down to the wire, Blue Powder comes away with the win. In second, it is Sure Gain. Up on the outside third, Captain Fireball. The mile, 1:55 and 4. The unofficial winner, number 5, Sure Gain. Second, number 4, Blue Powder. Third, number 7, Captain Fireball. There is a photo for fourth. Please hold all tickets. We have 2 winners in the draw for $50 at the Funky Monkey. And we'd like you to come to the foyer table in the main entrance. They are Sherry McNeil and Maggie Bovair. You are winners for $50 at the Funky Monkey. Please come to the table in the foyer to come pick up your prize. In the photo for fourth, number 1, Need a Bank Loan was fourth, and number 2, Prairie Pursuit was fifth. The top 5, 5, 4, 7, 1, 2. Return for your Brown Stallion. Sure Gain records his second win of the year in 20. The track record holder wins today at a time of 1:55 and 4. Sure owned by J.F. Gagne, Peter Van Stegelen, winning J.F. Gagne. The 8th race, now official. The winner, number 5, Sure Gain. Second, number 4, Blue Powder. Third, number 7, Captain Fireball. Fourth, number 1, Need a Bank Loan. And fifth, number 2, Prairie Pursuit. The official rundown for the 8th race. Number 1, Need a Bank Loan was fourth. Number 2, Prairie Pursuit, fifth. Number 3, Taj Mania, sixth. Number 4, Blue Powder, second. Number 5, Sure Gain, your race winner. Number 6, Promising Flight was seventh. And number 7, Captain Fireball was third. From the top down, 4, 5, 6, 2, 1, 7, and 3. The winning time, 1:55 and 4. Posted by number 5, Sure Gain. Here are your prices. Number 5, Sure Gain, paid $10.20, $3.10, and $2.10. Number 4, Blue Powder, $3.70 and $2.10. And number 7, Captain Fireball, paid $2.10 to show. $2 exact to 5-4, paid $30.20. The $1 try, or make that the 20-cent try, 547, paid $3.64. 20-cent superfecta, 5471, paid $64.76. $2 daily double, 5-5, paid $14 even. The $1 pick 3, 1-5-5, paid $162.60. $1 pick 4, 1-1-5-5, paid $399.60. The 20-cent pick 5, the numbers were 4-1-1-5-5, paid $2,135.78. And the 20-cent high 5, 5-4-7-1-2, $711.02. Well, thank you for joining us and supporting us all season here at the Track on 2. Thanks to those of you who came and spent time with us in person. It was great to see you face-to-face again. To our fans online and to the horsemen and staff here at the Track on 2, thanks for a great job done. Well, there's always something happening here at the Track on 2. Check out our schedule of live events at thetracon2.com. Follow us on Instagram. Stay for some great food and drinks at the Funky Monkey Kitchen and Bar. You can play more races from around the world in our simulcast room. We are open till 9 tonight. When we see you back here for racing next July, we will be a full racino, live racing and a casino. Of course, you'll be able to enjoy the casino in a few weeks after renos are completed. Thanks for spending your afternoon with us here at the Track on 2, and we hope to see you again over the next few months for other live events. And on behalf of everyone here, the horses included, I will see you next July. Drive safe, everyone.